Okay, today we're looking at simplifying algebraic terms. A single term can be simplified using multiplication. Before we start, let's just have a refresh. We have the coefficient is the number before the pronumeral. The pronumeral is just the letter, otherwise called a variable. Okay, to simplify algebraic terms using multiplication, we multiply the numbers, the coefficients first, and then the pronumerals. Let's have a look at a couple of examples. Okay, example 1, 3 times 2b. Writing that out in expanded form, we have 3 times 2 times b. First thing we do is we multiply the numbers, which is 3 times 2 becomes 6. We have 6 times b, simplified down to 6b. So 3 times 2b is simply 6b. Let's look at another example. 3x times 2y. Writing that out in expanded form, we have 3 times 2 times x times y. Now what I've done is I've used the commutative law that says we can swap numbers and pronumerals around. Using multiplication, we still get the same answer. So, first thing, let's look at the numbers. 3 times 2. 3 times 2 is 6. Then we have times x times y. When we're simplifying, we don't need the multiplication signs between the numbers and the pronumerals or between two pronumerals. So 3x times 2y becomes 6xy. Okay, for our third example, negative 4a times 3ab. First things, look at the coefficients. So the numbers, minus 4 times 3, remembering your laws about multiplying negative numbers. Okay, negative 4 times 3 is negative 12. Then let's have a look at our pronumerals. A times a is a squared. And then we have b. So it becomes negative 12 a squared b. Okay, for the last example, we've got 5mn times negative 10m in brackets equals. Okay, looking at that one, the brackets. We use the brackets sometimes to separate the two signs, so the times and the minus sign. Mathematicians don't usually like to have two signs in a row, so the brackets help us distinguish between the two. You can just imagine it's not there. So looking at the numbers first, I have 5 times negative 10. So that becomes negative 50. M times m is m squared, and then we have n. n times 1 is n. So 5mn times negative 10m equals negative 50m squared, and simplify. Okay, what I'd like you to do now, I'd like you to hit pause and have a go at these examples in your maths book. You should have written the theory up at the start and have these examples after. Pause while you're doing it. Try to remember what you learnt through the video. Then when you press play again, you can check your answers on the next slide. Any problems, note it down in your book and we'll discuss it in class. Thank you.